everyone. We have been diverging and divulging all sorts of different sorts of education on trying to evolve you into the logics and educational system of what they think is not freedom to this new form of democracy of the new world order with the dialogue of what you want to call pretty privilege. Pretty privilege is nothing more than you showing yourself waking up in the morning, yawning, and then showing your white apartment and then making yourself coffee as you snap, pop, and click your cupboards, while you then tell everyone how attractive you are and you show everyone how wealthy you are. You show everyone how you're traveling and you brag. It's like worse than bragging though, because there's bad intentions behind it. While you call that creator content. I really am having a hard time understanding how you all find this interesting. Not only is it no education, it's all glamorizing life when life is not glamorous. Life is not glamorous because life is life and life has many emotions of ups and downs, and that's how life becomes life. See, women like Mona Van and women like Valeria don't understand what it means to work hard. Just like Kamala Harris, she wants everyone to consistently and constantly be uplifted to where we never get to relax. All we do is praise and worship and work hard to be in good moods so that they can thrive financially and then brag about it into our face, where they then take logics out of existence, where we no longer have intelligent conversations. You live in this weird space of AI nonsense. Too bad if you're feeling bad. That's your fault. It's not my job to lift you up. Sorry. You wanted to be a famous person, so you went viral on TikTok. However, no one knows who you are. You look like a carbon copy of that girl and that girl and that girl. And to top it all off, you're all in the Ponzi scheme creating the same kind of content, Valeria and Mona Van, where you like to occur as if you're intelligent, but you really don't say much at all. So you occur as if you're smart, and then you attach yourself to money. You brag about the money. You show off your maid and your hairdresser and your makeup and your nails. Never offering 1 ounce of education, but it's perceived as if it's education. Perception is everything. So where is the disconnect in logics and reality? Where is the disconnect in logics and reality to know that Mona Van is absolutely up to nothing? And how can someone like Gary Vee call that his fiance? Where's the disconnect in reality? As a person from the middle class, which is the best place to be, which I've talked to you all about this before, that these people are low-class trailer park trash who were skyrocketed and lifted into money and fame off the ideologies of a Biden administration to try to enslave our country, while they then opened the border and allowed more low-class, uneducated people to steal from the American people. And then the middle class, some of you, are still on the Democrat side. Are you kidding me right now? So you're going to these Kamala Harris rallies to pay for your youth to abuse you, to pay for the youth to get paid for having kids, $6,000, while you cheer on a war in the Ukraine, while we give billions of our dollars to them, while you want to give free college to kids. And then the crazy part is you want to give $6,000 to the young person who wants to build a platform off their child. But then you want REPRODUCTIVE freedoms, where young girls are sitting in front of Charlie Kirk and acting like buffoons, and then they're being cheered for it. That's definitely showing you Gestapo. Monavan's definitely showing you Gestapo. Not really sure how in the world it makes any sense to pose like you've posed. You're supposed to be 39, but it's pretty clear that you're not a 39-year-old in maturity. You're not mature at all, actually. So your game plan in all of this was to ignore my content, was to ignore the content, but watch the content. And then to try to make me silence myself because no one's watching the content. But the energy speaks for itself because you speak to the energy, but you don't know how to do that. And so you disrespect people constantly because your life is always about you. So your life, Mona Van, is always about you. While I'm over here speaking to the energy and educating you, not Mona Van. No, I'm educating the middle class on what these fools in Hollywood have turned into. With the help of Obama, by the way. So this is all off of the Obama administration. With women like Anne Hathaway, Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Aniston, all looking for their uplift. While they have no boundaries and no walls, and they do not care about the people in front of them, they only care about the glamour within themselves. And now we have Trailer Park with no guidance, like Charli D'Amelio and Addie Ray, who literally did grow up in a trailer, where you're doing brand deals based off of how someone looks, while you're lowering the educational expectation, while telling people not to have expectations, while you portray it in a concept out of context, while never correcting the audience and just saying produce content, while you as men chase tail and get your rocks off of a woman in a bikini who's on a boat catching a fish. While the new form of a bikini is a weird shaped body that makes me want to puke. Like where in the world do you think that is attractive? There's nothing to communicate between two people except for them spewing out seduction energy. Me fighting the seduction energy, showing you the failure of Mona Van in her version of seduction energy. And then Gary Vee attempting to accelerate the seduction energy. You remember the birthday montage where you're in the kitchen and you're coddled behind her and you're caressing your face and her neck? You remember that one? I actually thought it was her brother in that picture, but I don't think so because it was in your birthday montage of you kissing her. Nasty. Well, you all want to stay up here and put the rest of us down here and then call it inclusivity, but only you in the Ponzi scheme and in the network get invited to the white party. There is such thing as privacy. There is such thing as having self-respect. And there is such thing as speaking out against the atrocities against humanity, which are all the women that you call your fiancés and your wives, while they try to disintegrate the educational system and create uplift, which is called anxiety, as a new form of existing so that you don't have to deal with concerns or problems. You just let it go, like Frozen. What a dead life. That's not a life worth living. You speaking in terms of money in the form of millions is not normal living. That means we starve over here. I want to be a multi-billionaire by the time I'm 30. Yeah, you're not a billionaire, Selena Gomez. You're lying. There are laws against that.